Assalamu alaikum dear students, welcome to your English lesson for today. In today's lesson, we are going to be learning about using commas in a list. Our value of the month is courage, which means to do the right thing even when it is difficult, and to be brave when necessary. At the end of the lesson, we are going to identify what is a comma, and we are going to create a list using a comma. Now it's time to get warmed up for the lesson, so you can pause this video and go back to the main PowerPoint to watch the video about making lists using a comma. These are your key vocabulary for today's lesson. Now you can always pause the video and go back to listen to each word again. The first word is comma, which is a punctuation mark used chiefly to show separation of words or word groups within a sentence. The second word is list, which is a series of items written, mentioned, or considered, one following another. For the lesson, you will need your copybook and a pencil. Now our topic for today is using commas in a list. Commas should be used to separate items or adjectives in a list. For example, his favorite puddings were apple pie, rhubarb crumble, and ice cream. Now I have a list of things that he likes and I use a comma between each word. Another example would be Monica wore a red, blue, purple, and white jumper. Note that a comma is not normally used before the final item in a list. It is, however, acceptable to use a comma before the final item if it could otherwise cause confusion. So, for example, his favorite puddings were apple pie, rhubarb crumble, and jelly and ice cream. The use of the final comma indicates that jelly and ice cream is considered one single item. So the comma is used before the word and here because it is one item that is being mentioned at the end. Jelly and ice cream is one thing, not two separate things. Look at these shopping lists. Can you write a sentence using commas to list what each person is buying at the shops? Can you guess what kind of dish each of these people are making from what is on the list? So you can read the following lists and you can write down what you think the person is making. Also, I would like you to complete the sentences by adding a comma after each word in the list. Now remember, you can pause the video to give yourself some time to complete the activity. Amazing! So Ali is buying bread, butter and jam. Now he is probably making a jam sandwich. Zara is buying bananas, berries, apples and orange juice. Before the last word, you use the word and. That is why you will not use a comma. So Zara is making a fruit salad. Haley is buying rice, spices, vegetables, and poppadoms, which means that he is making a curry. Sadiq is buying eggs, flour, butter, and sugar, which means that Sadiq is making a cake. Good job, well done. Look inside these holiday suitcases. Can you write a sentence using commas to list what each of these people are taking on holiday? Again, you can pause the video to write down your lists. Now I would like you to check to see if you have written down everything that was in the suitcase. Amazing work, well done. For the next two activities, You can write down lists of your own by looking at the images that were given to you. Now, here is a challenge that is just right for you. You can choose the option or the activity that you would like to do. Now, we have come to the end of our lesson for today. I would like you to complete the activity in your English grammar book. You can open to page 61 and you can complete the activity there. Now, amazing work for today, my loves. I am so proud of all of you. Well done. I will see you next lesson, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.